or I do education based around lifestyle. I do whatever. Like we're doing bike videos and I'm showing you how to burn out. You know what I'm saying? Entertainment, because that's what entertains me, lifestyle. Figuring out how to build the audience around that, building community is a complicated task, but you can create content, be consistent with the content, drop the content on a regular basis, helps build the audience. Going viral brings in a mass group. The mass group is going to view it, they're going to comment on it, but they're going to leave and they might not come back. But the real core fans, that's where the concept of core fans, the people that love you and really, really, really rock with you, those are the ones that are going to subscribe. Those are the ones that'll give you the coffee. So you have to keep going viral till you can build that core up enough to where they will lock in and they will inevitably tell you what they want. So you have to, at that point, is just find a way to give them what they want on a regular basis, so they are gonna feel like, yo, man, this is the spot for us. I ain't never gotta leave. I tell people all the time, I am a Joe Budden fan. I pay for Patreon for him. I've bought tickets for the concerts, the rap concerts and the podcast concerts. I have bought merch from Joe, the hats, the shirts. You know what I'm saying? I support that. Why? Because Joe gives me what I am entertained by. No. Am I a believer in everything he says? No. I am there because he entertains me. And he has become a part of my life. Joe Budden has become a part of my life on an entertainment level. I'm used to hearing his voice. I'm used to hearing their conversation style. It doesn't matter what, I barely pay attention to what they're saying, but it's almost like having a family. When you're in a family, you're used to hearing people's voices. You're used to certain arguments and the back and forth. And you know what I'm saying? You're used to what their rhetoric is. Do you believe the rhetoric? Nah, but that's your family. That's your people's. So Joe has become that for me in a certain way. Not saying that I don't have my own family. I have my own family, but I love the consistency. And when they drop, he drops on Wednesdays, he drops on Saturdays. And then also because I pay for the extra, so I get an extra one on Sundays, and I think I get an extra one on Monday, and I get an extra one Friday. I really don't care about the Friday one because that's really just behind the scenes stuff. That's mostly video. I'm not into Joe Budden for video. I really very rarely watch the videos. I listen to the audio for me. It's the thing. I can clean the house. I can, work on other projects, while I'm listening to him. Most of the time I listen to him while I'm driving, or if I'm on a job site, that's when I listen. But I'm very much know what I'm into him and into that platform for. He doesn't represent everything I represent. Does he say some cool stuff sometimes? Of course. Does he say a bunch of dumb shit out of his mouth? Of course. Of course. But I'm not a blind fan that doesn't know why they're into somebody and they just, or a person that is just, I'm not the cult. I'm not a culty person. I'm not into cult stuff like that. So I'm not gonna like blindly follow everything he says and thinks he's a god. But I know why I'm here. And I know when I see stuff that I don't really agree with, I'm definitely quick to be like, I don't agree with this bullshit. You saying a bunch of dumb shit. But at the end of the day, what is it about you and what you create that makes people want to go, yo, I want to stay for this? This is important for me. I'm here for this. Let's rock with this. Once you figure that out, bro, the game is over. Because then now you know how to find the audience and you know how to serve that audience so that everything is the way you want it. So with that being said, I'm going to come back next week and we're going to talk more about it. Let's figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Let's start getting this stuff together, man. So, because we have to stop waiting. We got to get to the money. I'll let y'all niggas later.